Now here are your morning announcements with George and Francesca.
Good morning, Shaman Adudana. I'm George.
And I'm Francesca.
And here are your morning announcements for Wednesday, November 2nd, 2016, All Souls Day.
Happenings on campus. Dear Shamna Madonna, ultimately every election for President of the United States is very significant, not only for our country but for the world. Right now, our country is going through trying times that require strong leadership, bringing added significance to this particular election.
When you throw in the fact that this election will have a substantial impact on all three branches of government, the likes of which we have not seen in years, this may in fact be the most important election in recent history.
So while we all differ in opinion, the important part is to have an opinion, one that is informed and based on conviction, and one that results in a vote at the polls in November for what is possibly the most significant election of your lifetime.
While most of the students at Chaminade are not of legal age to vote, you can still voice your opinions and thoughts in Chaminade's first election mock poll. Under quizzes in your class page, you will find the mock election poll, and you'll be able to vote from now until November 4th.
When all the votes are tallied in, the winner, whether it be Hillary Clinton, Donald Trump, Jill Stein, or Gary Johnson, will be announced to the whole school. This election is truly important, and it's important your voice is heard. So please go and vote now.
Do you enjoy basking in the sun by the sea with a fishing rod in your hand? If so, we're looking for dedicated fishermen and fisherwomen who would love to learn and share their passion for fishing with others. Come to our fishing club's first meeting today, November 2nd, in Miss Sierra Cohen's room, E24. It'll begin immediately after school. What a catch.
Spring session. Students who are signed up to go on the New York City spring session trip, please meet in Miss Sierra Cohen's room, E24, immediately after school this Thursday for a brief meeting to discuss deadlines, room assignments, and itinerary.
Now to our corner with Felipe for a very special announcement.
Good morning, Shamana Madonna. The National Spanish Honor Society will be hosting a Dia de los Muertos celebration today during all lunch periods. There will be free Hispanic food for everyone to try. Make sure to stop by. The history of El Dia de los Muertos is as follows. Day of the Dead is an interesting holiday celebrated in central and southern Mexico during the chilly days of November 1st and November 2nd. Even though this coincides with the Catholic holidays called All Souls and All Saints Day, the indigenous people have combined this with their own ancient beliefs of honoring their deceased loved ones. They believe that the gates of heaven are opened at midnight on October 31st, Halloween, and the spirits of all deceased children, angelitos, are allowed to reunite with their families for 24 hours. On November 2nd, the spirits of the adults come down to enjoy festivities that are prepared for them. In most Indian villages, beautiful altars are made in each home. They are decorated with candy, buckets of flowers, mounds of fruit, peanuts, plates of turkey mole, stacks of tortillas, and a big Day of the Dead bread called Pan de Muertos. The altar needs to have a lot of food, bottles of soda, hot cocoa, and water for the weary spirits. Toys and candies are left for the angelitos, and on November 2nd, cigarettes and shots of mezcal are offered to the adult spirits. Little folk art skeletons and sugar skulls purchased at the open-air markets provide the final touch. On the afternoon of November 2nd, the festivities are taken to the cemeteries. People clean tombs, play cards, listen to the village band, and reminisce about their loved ones. Traditions that keep the village and the family close. Now back to our anchors.
That's the news for today.
Have a Watermelon Wednesday.